Hello, welcome to stage 16 of the Calimari Navy experiment. It's Shangrila, the third flying island. Although there's no high knight this time, it's been taken over by the Empire. There's a nice lake in the middle, as you can see there. I'm moving all my water units in there. I think I'm gonna go weak. I'm gonna hope for the fairy to charm the mage. That would be awesome. Okay, so this ought to really work out for me. I'm just gonna... Oh, so the werewolves, I guess the tigers, rather. They have pretty decent agility. Okay, well, at least they all went after the Raven Man instead of the fairy, because that could have been rough. Okay, so this should really work out. I'm assuming that the ice damage will take out the wizard, and so then it's just a matter of, can I take out all the weird tigers? There's no way I'll be able to take out the vampire, but it'll just knock him off the edge. Oh, that's too bad. And I think I'm gonna go strong and try to tank a little bit more damage. But this should result in a level for the fairy, which is, you know, the idea after all. And of course, an early bonus for me to knock one of their units off the Sky Island. So I don't have to fight as many at the same time in the central lake there. Okay, now the only problem may be... No, well, I missed. I was afraid he wouldn't be able to hit him, but... I guess that's it. I really do miss having another character that can do damage in this unit. So a 3-attack character would get 4 melee attacks. That's a lot of damage to miss to put in the fairy. Well, the last battle went so well, I'm going to try to do that one more time. I found another enemy unit that has no flyer. They do have... some serious damage. They could wreck me in the back row. Okay, at least there's a miss. Oops. Oh well, I guess I should have gone leader. So that's definitely it. Okay, got a little bit lucky there, but I think I'm gonna pretty much have to run away. Let's just get in that damage and then we may start damage. And get the heck out of dodge. But a little bit of initial damage. Right now the enemy have reached the central lake. And it's a pretty tough unit. It's got, you know, a really good mix of white and black damage from the back. Ouch. And that really takes me down. I'm thinking that the Kraken will go next. So I'm gonna temporarily go to weak. That's unfortunate. I anticipated that I might miss the Sylph. I was really hoping to hit all of the evil ones. So now, the issue may be that, I guess I screwed up with that sword. That sword is a fire sword, not a holy sword. At least they're missing me. So, they only have 1 hit-all for each. I'll get 3 hit-alls. The question will be, can I survive long enough to get all 3 hit-alls up? Okay, that's really unfortunate. I would like to have hit the central... I guess it wouldn't have killed the evil one anyway. So I really want to get rid of some of the evil ones so that when they actually start hitting me, which I assume they'll eventually do, they won't kill me. Okay, well, I should still be able to get off the last maelstrom. That's pretty good. I actually hit the Sylph 2 out of 3 times. That's enough to take out the middle evil one. And then if they keep missing me, I might actually not die. Even if they didn't. So this unit is definitely going to have to go back for healing. Okay, we found the enemy sorcerer undead unit. I'm going to go ahead and put it on strong, at least at the start, because I want to get some alignment up for Lance and Ash up front. And it'll be interesting to see how much damage the Kraken does. He needs to do... Okay, well at that rate he's not actually going to kill the sorcerer. Interesting. Well, if I can take out the front line, then I should be able to get a melee hit on him. Okay, well I took out one each. I think that's all I need for my alignment up. So I'm going to go ahead and see if the cleric... Ouch. Okay, so then the question is... Can I take out the wizard before the sorcerer takes out me? And last time both my melee guys went before he did, so we'll give that another chance. I think at this point, well, I'll probably need both hits. Okay, well that worked out pretty well. Alright, the devil unit unfortunately got around the lake, took my city, which is okay, because I got a world card. So I'm okay with retaking a couple cities, although I didn't really do that on purpose. As I actually can't really afford to lose that much alignment at this stage, because I need to get Debonair, and probably he has an alignment requirement. But this should be pretty easy to clean up with the Kraken. The Kraken has the pristine sword on, so I think 3 hits and he'll take out the front line. And if I can hit the sylph, I can definitely kill the sylph. Okay, that was the wrong use. I should have had... No. Oh well. So that could have totally resulted in the death of the devil instead of wasted damage. But at this rate, I'll probably get the devil anyway. As long as I don't miss. So much for not leveling up my opinion leader, huh? Although these enemies are 17 and 16, so if I go up to 16, I'm not going to be ridiculously ahead. Alright, so the enemy does all physical damage, which should work out pretty well for me. Probably the thing that won't work out well for me is that even though I have the skeleton, I don't know that I'm going to block any attacks at all with him. Hopefully I won't block the Pumpkin Man attack, because that will destroy the skeleton. Yeah, that was ridiculous damage. Definitely don't seem to be doing all that much damage with their attack rolls. This one might be different. Yeah, that was... So now, probably what I need to be worried about is the demon being taken out by a combination of the last 2 Golem Master attacks. I'll just have to watch and see how much damage the first one does. Okay, well that... make sure it doesn't have to be something to worry about. Okay, well this is going to work out pretty well for me, besides that I lost like 300 damage from, or HP on the Kraken. Certainly the skeleton did not significantly help in this fight. Alright, well I made a silly mistake. I thought I had enough space between these units where I could run away from the second one, but that looks like that's not the case. I probably should have used an all heal, but but I decided to be money saving instead of unit saving, so this likely will result in the annihilation of this unit at this rate. And certainly the skeleton's death doesn't signify, I suppose. That's something to help me. It doesn't actually take any damage to kill it. So I think pretty much at this point, I'm gonna have to actually survive the rest of the attacks. The good thing is they seem to be weak, so that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Right, now I've got the vampire unit up against some fire dragons. I think this will work out pretty well for me. The probably worst thing is that the weird tigers don't do all that great against fire. But I think I'll be able to take out one of them. So at this point, I really just have to take a single hit all fire, and then that's not going to be that bad. And I'll just leave it on strong, so when I try to take out the dragon without killing the monk. So my fire's on the other side of the map. Yeah, it could have been worse. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to kill him off. Well, that should do it. But it's going to be hard. I'm going to have to... I guess I could have looked at the unit structure and put my other weird tiger in the back. See, there's no way I'm going to avoid that. If I put my other weird tiger in the back behind the first weird tiger, then I could have gotten 8 physical attacks all on this side. But that weird tiger does have nice, just not quite enough, but level 16 vampire. I just took the city back from the Empire, and now the zombie dragon unit is here, so... they did go first. Probably strong is the way to go for this. Wow. But really did not expect. Well, I guess I should expect to go before the dragons. Because the second tier dragons have such low agility. Well, I don't know, but these are third tier dragons. Ouch. Okay, that could be a problem for the... Well, no, they should only get one attack, I guess. Okay, that was... Miss. I think I'm still toast no matter what. Well, I'll lose the fight, but I don't know that it matters. I have the princess unit right there, so just need to do a little bit of damage. Miscounted, I suppose, but it doesn't matter. I managed to have Aisha's unit intercept the Lich and Dollmaster unit. I'll probably go first, but really all I have to do is keep it on strong and not die. Liches do a pretty decent amount of damage up front, not that I would ever really want to do that, but I guess if you had to kill someone dead and you had to use your Lich, having a little bit of white damage and I suppose it makes sense at a certain level that Liches, since they create undead, have a way to unmake undead. Well, I have another dragon, or actually 2 in reserve, I think. So, I will gamble. against another zombie dragon unit. This should be a pretty good fight for me. I should go first, except perhaps the dragoner, but I'm gonna keep it on strong. Okay, well, there goes the enemy, and I'm gonna keep it on strong at least for this round, because I want to get my first. I was hoping the pumpkin heads would go first, but I want to hit each dragon. Well, it won't make much difference with only 27 damage on the maelstrom. A lot of that is because I haven't lowered the alignment of this Kraken. It's at 100, and we're kind of pretty deep in the night at this point. Okay, so that's really unfortunate that they did so much damage to that pumpkin head, because I can't replace the pumpkin heads. I only have 2, although I'm sure I could come up with something else. But I really don't want to run away, because I could just do some massive damage with another mage attack. Well, better safe than sorry, I suppose. The Dragoner did go first last time. Alright, now we get another crack at that zombie dragon unit. At daybreak, get one last fight in for my vampire unit, and then I'll go ahead and just head him back to heal, which is one nice combination for, you know, having a vampire unit without a cleric. And throwing in the Kraken just takes forever to move. It's okay that it takes a long time to send it back to rest, because we've got a long time before day comes in, at least on a lot of stages. There definitely are some stages where that's not true. And I'm going to try to go to best to... Oh, that's interesting. I would have thought best would have been against the Dragoner, because I really would have thought... Well, I guess I should have said strong. I would have thought that the Dragoner... I would have been able to... You know, leech more HP from. Try with leader this time and see if that works. That definitely works. Okay, so I should have enough HP to survive attack. I'm going back to leader. I guess the only problem. Well, if I kill him, then it won't matter. I'll just have to go back to heal. It's still interesting that Bess selected the zombie dragon. I don't know why. Alright, now I may have met the stage's most balanced unit. The unit has a ridiculous tank and a rune golem, which I thoroughly enjoyed in my 1 out of 3 playthrough. And then a bunch of guys in the back line who can all stack their damage. Got... I'll probably... that was probably a bit much of a risk, but... This unit is extremely high level, so I thought my Eagle Man would go first. But yeah, that's the big thing. Is this unit can stack all of its damage from the back row onto one character, and then of course that character is weak to fire. So I'm gonna have to run away after this, but I'll at least get 2 hit-alls in on them, and that should do some pretty decent damage to the gold. Well, I can at least wait for the heal. I don't think the heal will be enough. I suppose I could stick around and hope that... No, it's the... Well, if they're on weak, the golem's going to attack me anyway, so there's no reason to stick around. But weakened them up a lot. Alright, and here's round 2. I had to go heal, and most of the damage was to a single unit, so the best part of that is I could just swap in a different unit. The bad part is I didn't have any actually defensive units that I could put in, so I had to go ahead and put in an angel. Well, that's interesting that the rune golem went first. A little bit distressing, perhaps, too. Okay, so we're right at the damage threshold. And that's without... Well, I've got more angels, I suppose. Yeah, it's not like I can run away. So, no. I was hoping I might get both the cold attack and the white attack first, and that would have definitely killed off everybody, as it looks like at this point. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's take another crack at the Doll Master unit, which is proving surprisingly tough. So that's a really good charm to start us out with. And that'll hurt a little bit. That destroyed them, so pretty much they're toast. It's just a matter of, can Ice Storm do it, or am I going to have to take one more? So I'll go back to strong, as if the Raven Man, I think the Raven Man will go first. Or actually, sorry, the Fairy will go, then the Raven. Either way it goes. Alright, here's another pretty tough unit. Doll Master and Evil One back row with Pumpkin, or Halloweens to do half damage. So that was a really good charm. That should do a ton of damage to their guys. When I go to strong, it won't really matter for the pumpkins. That's really unfortunate that the pumpkin went before acid rather than after. That might cost me the Raven Man. I do have a backup, so I'm gonna chance it. Not quite. I'm gonna have to run away immediately after this. They storm and then the shaman will heal him. At least to weaken them up a little bit. This is definitely one of the tougher units that I was thinking. Right, now I found the enemy zombie dragon unit again. We've got demon rings equipped on both the casters and the back row. And I don't know. Dragoners do have a lot of agility. Then I'll gamble because dragons seem to have really low agility. So I would think my Kraken at least will go first. And I would think probably the Witch. But, well, I guess not. Come to think of it, probably... Well, no, if the Witch does charm, I would want to do the Dragoner, because the Dragoner has 2 attacks. Although, that's probably not really true. I would probably rather have one hit all attacking instead of 2 more additional attacks. Alright, so I should be able to survive the rest of this with heals on Slust, and then it'll just be a question of, can I do some significant damage without... Well, I should have put it back to strong, I suppose. Oh well, so I'll kill the leader, but I should at least get some XP. And unfortunately my flyers are just not anywhere nearby, so there's no way I can chase them down. I just have to let them get by me, then come in behind in the water so that I can get 2 fights. This is an interesting battle because they have all their guys, but they're all almost dead, so really what I needed for this battle was a Sylph. If I had one Sylph, I would have just completely destroyed them. As it stands, it's going to be really dicey whether they get the... Okay, so they got the Shaman. I'm on strong, so I just got to get one more attack. No, but I still probably... Yeah, these guys all have high physical, so now I just have to take out... No, that's unfortunate. So I have to not miss. Okay, that's bad. Probably should have run away. Okay, no, it'll still work out. And I had a lot of units behind this, but they all have a bunch of damage people too, so... Probably... Right now we're we're meeting up my vampire unit with the lich unit. It's kind of an interesting confrontation because usually I'm not afraid of the enemy black units, but in this case, the black unit actually does white damage, so I had to put the Kraken up front to avoid getting obliterated, and I'm gonna go defensive here. I think probably the Doll Masters will go first. So I would have done a lot more damage, certainly if I'd kept the Kraken in back, but none of my other three guys have any good defense at all. They're horrible against white. And so with the Lich doing white damage, I thought, well, I'll do less damage, but still hopefully enough to win with the white. So I've got white weapons equipped on everyone, except for the vampire, who I just have. Actually, I forgot to switch him to an anti. I think he has a strength I prefer, but either way, I'll survive. Because the only serious damage they're doing, I don't know if they would even call it serious, but substantial, is the Doll Master's attack. But everybody has high physical defense, so they're not doing that bad. They've just done enough of them that it's added up. And then unfortunately I keep missing with Phantom. But just with physical attacks, I have a pretty good chance of taking, not all of them, but really most of them out. And I'm trying to go strong and try to avoid killing later. I'm not sure, but with another Phantom, I might actually be able to take them all out. Especially since they have low agility, they shouldn't be dodging. Okay, well I took more damage than I thought I would, but it still worked out pretty well. Alright, then I have Norn's Princess unit against the Vampire Werewolf unit. That's definitely a good person to charm, alright. Probably the only thing better would have been... well, I don't know. I think this would be even better than the mage, actually. Because even if he'll do less damage, he'll go 3 times. And he might charm... that'll be interesting if he charms another person on their side for us. I've never even seen that. I probably should have changed it to try to go after someone else, but I don't think it'll matter at this point. So they're all going after the Raven Man up front, which is really nice. Okay, so at this point it's all physical attacks up front. Right, that was kind of silly. So really, they have me outnumbered at this point. Right, good, kind of a mirror match here with 2 pumpkin heads on each side and some physical hit-alls in the back. Each have 5 hit-alls. Mine is a little bit... I'll just err on the side of the movement first. Mine is a little more varied, and then I've got 3 physicals and 2... whatever the Lich decides to use. But... my concern is more the pumpkin heads front line, actually. Okay, well that didn't do that much damage. But that first pumpkin head is dangerously low because it got hit with the pumpkin before they did their hits. Yeah, that's not good. So basically if they can take one more hit, I don't have to roll back. So since they're not strong, then they can't kill the Pumpkinhead. That's ridiculously close. Now if I can just get a couple of more attacks on myself. Problem is I'm not going to be able to finish them all. I may be able to catch them up. Finish them next turn. Not with this unit. Alright, we got the other ridiculously strong unit coming back. This time at least I get to go first. Some serious damage, but I think my Nixie has 0 alignment for a slight bit of overuse. And of course the danger here is that it will take out the Princess. Well, yep, I really should have put a fire item on her, I guess. Alright, now we'll drop Saradin in on the Rune Golem unit and see if we can wear him down a little bit more. The key here will be how much fire damage can they do. It's a good start. And even better. So this is one of those times where putting the undead in the back row and having weak tactics just wasn't nice. So we got a hide him from the Rune Golem. It was the white attack. But it really work out taking all those Inferno hits, which just utterly destroyed my Princess. And probably Saradin would have been okay, but the random other mage that I put into the mix would definitely not be good. It would have killed him 2 hits after the double, most likely. And Saradin probably 4 hits would have done Saradin. That worked out quite nicely. Alright, let's give Gary's another try here. It's probably going to be a bit tougher this time.
Fight it out.
I'm guessing he's going to go first. Ouch. So, I think that I should get a couple hits in after that. Okay, at least that did some damage to him. I'm a little bit concerned about, just literally destroying my Princess. But it might be smart to run away anyway, because Gary's has that launch attack that can hit any one person. So after the healing plus, I might be doing okay. So, lost to Princess. I did put a fire item on her. Okay, that's more reasonable. Okay, that might have killed the Princess. But now, I should be able to do some serious damage. Well, this to the front line. I guess the only other damage I'm going to do with Gary's is this attack, which did 11 last time, so... it's 9 is something, I suppose. There's the high agility working for me. Okay, well at least this unit is going to be healed up enough to fight again. That's always a good thing. And then if I can get a physical unit to come in after him, have an opportunity to do some direct damage. Yeah, let's just throw them in there again, just in case we hit. So I guess I could have timed that a little better to minimize the heal time, but it should only be like 10 or 20 HP. Yeah, it's not too bad. So this unit is probably going to get rocked fairly badly. Not by a Rancor, but by the fire. They're going to go weak. Although, I guess I should use weak to do some damage to... That's going to be funny. We're going to kill the dragon with... Okay, now I gotta go strong. So waste an attack. But this kid. So this should do some pretty serious damage. take it. Well, so that unit is pretty much toast, I think. Tristan!
Fight it out.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I think the frontline guys should be back. Yep. So this unit is going to be good for pretty much nothing. I really should have put Tristan in the back, so at least he could have gotten one blade attack off. Well, I mean, Gary's has pretty good physical defense, so it's also possible Blade would have caught that attack, but we shall see. Or, well, we won't see this fight, but I'll have both Slust and Fenral in the back row to do INUV, so and honestly, their stats, I think, are better than Tristan's. Alright, then if he lunges on Beastmaster, I'm going to take him out, even after probably not. But if he'll lunge on the Kraken, so he's on strong. So we might actually be able to take out the dragon. The question is, do we want to? I think we do. I think the other units are so close that it's likely that they'll be here. Well, I don't know if it's on one. I think I might as well just run there. Make sure that the next unit has them in low health. And that unit is probably also done. Okay, so now we get to see how well Ayanuki does against Gary's. I know Gary's has ridiculous physical attacks, so probably not very well, but give it a shot. It's not horrible. Oh, well, I guess we'll get to find out next time. I don't think he can hit all the way across, but just in case. Definitely the white sword made a huge amount of difference there. They both have white swords, so this could actually be the entire battle if they don't miss. Yep, just one more hit. Okay, well that really worked out well in terms of timing. I like to say I planned it so they would hit that exact cadence, but that would be a lie. Ah! One more frontliners to recruit. I'm thinking like 10 or 15k, because it just took forever to crawl over to the boss. No? Well, Zom's getting a little more generous with the goth. Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.